sweep in from the western suburbs of Sydney. West's Magpies.
So there we are, the western suburbs team onto the field. A very lively back line, including young Brett Davis having his initial first-grade game, a young man who hails from Nambucca Heads. And there are the forwards, Captain Ian Schubert, after having spent some time in the off-season in Britain, and Les White, a very big man there, the prop forward, and we'll certainly be looking for him to continue his fine form that he showed against Penrith last week. So out come the Parramatta Eels, and after the shellacking that they copped at the hands of Balmain last Sunday night, they'll certainly be looking for an improved performance, and already we've seen changes in the side. One of the most important changes will be Steve Eller's return in the centres. Of course, Jackson has had to fill in for Brett Kenny at 5'8", and in the forwards, as Ian's already pointed out, that front row is back together. Lee Beater, Mosley and Bugden. That's the front row that took the Eels to the grand final victory in 1986. And we're about to see the kick-off. And there it is, and it's Muggleton who puts the ball high in the air. And Western Suburbs are going to get first use of it, and it's Petherbridge who gets it and runs it back towards his own quarter line. And that's where he'll get up and play it. And running it away from dummy half is the newcomer to Western Suburbs this year from Terrigal, Steve McCoy. And taking it up this time is John Bilberger, and he's certainly been a good asset to Western Suburbs in recent years. First kick of the afternoon, it's going to Petherbridge. Sterling trying to rush the kick down, not successful. That's Atkins back on his own quarter line and runs into some trouble. Getting up there very quickly, Brett Gale, and being called out for an over-vigorous tackle will be John Elias. And back chatting, well, that never helped anyone, so that's 2 penalties basically to Parramatta. Parramatta with the ball. And they try a switch move, which finishes up now out wide with Atkins. Now it's with Muggleton. And Muggleton's tackled about 38 metres out. This will be a penalty. Second tackle. Well, they've been very hard on that all season so far, the referees. The second tackle. Well, the extra man coming in. This is the 3rd penalty already going Parramatta's way. Now, see, he's getting up to play the ball. The referee's already said, let him go and let him play it. Steve Eller, the chance to put the first points on the game. He moves in. There's the kick. It looks pretty good. It's as straight as a die. Parramatta 2, lead Western Suburbs 0. Fella. Bilberger. That's Fella again. Throws the dummy. And that's a silly pass. McCoy's done he almost got the ball back, and now Chalmers has dived on it, and Parramatta have got the ball. Bit of a scuffle on the ground, and the referee's going to rule it's Chalmers' ball. And Schubert's involved in a bit of a fracas with Tony Chalmers. And the referee's going to... I think he's going to say some words to Schubert here. One would think so. Schubert's got 10 in the sin bin. And that's a good decision from the referee, because the pass really was never on the pass that was intended for McCoy. It was a forced pass. McCoy was left again in no man's land. So Bilberger tackle just inside Parramatta's territory, just over the halfway line. And now that's Cogger, and taking it up as Webster. And Webster's got a one-handed away, but it's come off a Parramatta hand, so there's 6 to go. And Gielan's tackled about midway, half and quarter line inside Parramatta's territory. Cogger to Gale, and now that's Davis with it. And Davis trying to get through that gap. Beautifully closed, though. That's a good tackle from Sharp. Now Fella's got another bad pass away. McCoy's managed to clean it up this time. He's running away from that defence. He's got away from Sharp. Good pass to Gale. Now Gale back on the inside. They're throwing too many loose passes, Webb, but Cogger's made a good bust. And Cogger's tackled, only 17 or 18 metres out from Parramatta's line. Bilberger, he's looking for a runner. He's had to get it out wide to Gale, and it goes to Naden. Naden's pass to Gielan, and Gielan's in! Good football from West. There might have been a suspicion of a forward pass, but the try's awarded, and after some good concerted football, they kept the ball alive. There might have been some loose passes, but they deserved that 4-pointer. Alan Gielan scored in the corner. And Western Suburbs lead Parramatta 4 points to 2. So let's have a look at this replay again. Bilbinger, now you'll see him look back on the inside. There's no one there to throw the pass to. It's been overrun there by Webster. He's got the pass out to Gale. Beautiful pass away to Naden. The little dummy, he just managed to wrong foot Takarangi. That last pass, a suspicion of it being slightly forward, but Galen gathered it in well. Takarangi drawn in by that dummy from Gale, and I should say from Naden. And Galen has scored. And last year he scored only 4 tries, but he's opened up this year with 1. Let's go down to Ian and get his thoughts on the try.
Well, initially from the sideline, David, I thought that final pass was forward, but give them the benefit of the doubt.
Those great days of the 60s when they had those magnificent battles with St George's. Fallow's got that pass away to Davis. Davis has beaten one. He's thrown the dummy and back it goes towards Elias. Elias is up over the halfway. Good run from Elias. Good football, Western Suburbs. And some of these Parramatta forwards very slow to get back. Taking it up as White, and the big prop makes another 9 or 10 metres. He's 40 metres out. Make it 35. Wester on the boil at the moment. Cogger, away it goes to Belbinger. Oh, good tackle. That was a good tackle. Mark Laurie, ball and all, and over the top was Bugden. Last tackle against Western Suburbs. The attempted field goal from Naden looks pretty good. I think it's there. It is. One more point. Naden's put it between the sticks. It's 5-2 in favour of the Maggies. Well, this is not dissimilar to the game last Sunday night when Parramatta put the first points on the board, and then Balmain came back and they hit them with everything. And amazingly enough, they ran away with the game. Not that I'm suggesting Western Suburbs are going to do that, but they've certainly hit back after that early setback. 5 points to 2 in favour of the Magpies as White. And White, good run from Les White. He had a huge game against Penrith last week. And the big man's opened up very strongly here this afternoon. That's Cogger. Now it's Gale. Oh, he did well to hold onto that. He's been taken with the crowd appealing for the high tackle. We might get a chance to see it again in a moment as Naden puts that ball onto the boot. It's a good-looking kick. It's behind Chalmers. It won't find touch. Chalmers going back. He takes it in the end goal. Only just managed to stay in touch. Now Chalmers versus McCoy. McCoy round the legs and Davis over the top. And Chalmers has tackled only 10 metres out. Jackson with the ball. That crowd appealing for that high tackle a few moments ago. I'm quite certain, as the referee suggested, it was round the shoulders and it was very accidental. The player was slipping over as Lee Beater was coming in to take the man ball and all. So I don't really think it was an intended big high tackle, and I'm quite certain, as the referee indicated, it really only hit him round the shoulders anyway. Let's have a look at that tackle again. Here's Lee Beater coming in. Now you notice that Gale has trouble fetching the ball. You see him slip into it. Now here's a chance for West again, and Galen scored! A fumble from Parramatta, and they're in again. The Magpies, Western Suburbs, lead 9-2. Alan Galen has scored his second try in only a matter of minutes. Western Suburbs 9, Parramatta 2. Of course, we've got the field goal to add to that score. Now let's have a look at it again. Now there's the ball out to Atkins. Takarangi, who was caught out of position the first try, lost the ball. It's towed through by Gale. Galen scores the try. Really, Parramatta are making just far too many errors. They've made about 18 errors or something, and have missed 12 tackles. Here's Naden's attempt to add the extras. It looks good off the boot. It's there! Western Suburbs lead Parramatta by 13 points to 2. Is this the premiers from 1986? Well, I said to Ian Hansen before the game, I don't like to say I told you so. I thought that West might start favourites for this match. And certainly they've started off in fine fashion, leading by 13, I should say 11 points to 2. So Western Suburbs with the ball back towards the halfway. That's Schubert who's tackled. Now Bilbinger taking it up. He's had a strong first half. Remember Mark Levy telling me about Tom Bilbinger last year, saying he was a very underrated footballer. He's certainly so far this afternoon taken the ball up strongly. He's done a great job so far for the Magpies. Cogger, they keep it going through Fowler. And Fowler probing out wide as tackled in tackle number 5. Lee Beater there, and I notice White having a bit of a conversation as Naden goes for a long-range field goal. The ball curling round. He's got another one. What a magnificent field goal. This man can do no wrong. The beautiful dummy to set up the first try. 2 field goals and a pinpoint kick that gained 70 metres with a punt. It's all Western Suburbs. It's 12 points to 2. Have a look at this for a field goal. That's the halfway line just behind him. never ever looks like missing. It's been a magnificent performance so far, and they really are sticking to their guns. It's enthusiasm, and they're sticking to whatever Steve Gosham told them to do. And look at this, again, bad defence from Parramatta, and Wests have got the ball back to the halfway. Now, that's Elias away to Bulbidger. Now it goes out towards Gale. He throws the dummy. He's still going. Gee, they're missing some tackles, Parramatta. As Schubert has the ball now. That's Cogger. He's away from one. Schubert backing up well. Now this is McCoy. McCoy still going down towards the quarter line. Oh, just couldn't get that pass away towards Schubert. Cogger a dummy half. Taking it up as Fowler. Back it goes to Cogger. Now it's away from Elias to Bilbiger. Bilbiger can't... Well, he was thinking about the pass over the top. Elias has got it back. Elias sends it back to Naden. They're toying with Parramatta. Fowler. And Fowler's tackled midway half and quarter line. Back towards the centre of the field. Inside Parramatta's territory. It's White, a penalty. Well, it's against the marker. As you can see clearly, moving to the side there in the play the ball. Sterling, Jackson. That's Ella again, back on the inside, Takarangi. Time trying something different. Those inside backs. Ella from dummy half. He's gathered in good defence around the bootlaces by Elias. And now this is the penalty. Western Suburbs this time. All inside the 5. And so Parramatta get a chance. I'd say that Sterling will probably kick for goal. And he's asking Steve Ella to do so. 12 points to 2 is the score. Ella with the chance to kick for... someone must have said something. He's marched them 10 metres. Now this one's going to be from right in front, only about 17 metres out. And Bill Harrigan, he's from the tactical response group, isn't he? He's a policeman, the police SWAT officer, I think they call them these days. Ella moves in. There's the kick. There's no mistake. 2 more points to Parramatta. And Western Suburbs have that lead reduced to just 8 points. Western Suburbs leading Parramatta by 12 points to 4. But how's it looking at... Oh, it's half-time, in fact. So, Western Suburbs with an opportunity. They're right on the Parramatta line at the moment. They're about 14 or 15 metres out. Fowler into dummy half. Now that's Cogger. It's with Davis. Back on the inside comes Schubert. Good run from Schubert. Schubert will go close. He's only ankle tapped in desperation. And Atkins did very well. Otherwise, Schubert was in. West's on the boil again. It's with Cogger. Now it's with White. And White charges the line. And he's held up. He's only 4 metres away. Gale in a dummy half. They go the same way. Cogger goes on his own. The gap opens up, but then closes. He's still 3 or 4 metres away. Elias gets it away towards Schubert. He goes on his own, pops the pass up, and Western Suburbs have gone without it. Naden gets it. Naden puts the ball over the line and scores. Try. Put away the glasses. Wests have got this game sewn up. 16-4. And the Premiers have plummeted to the bottom of the competition table. They call it Magpie Magic. It's the mighty Maggies today, and it's Ian Maiden's day. Have a look at this again. Schubert very much involved in the initial break that really did split them apart. The ball went out to Gale. He couldn't score the try himself. It went loose. Maiden picked up the crumbs, picks it up, reaches out, puts the ball down. That's a 4-pointer, and that just about snuffs out any chance that the Eels had of getting back into it. Good work from Schubert. And even though he didn't get the pass away into the hands of Naden safely, Gale did well to keep the ball alive. Parramatta, though, they've got another chance. It's Sterling who's tackled. He's only about 13 metres out. It's now with Jackson. Jackson stands. Thought about a little pirouette looking for the runner, but decided to continue on the inside. It's Mosley. It's with Sterling. Sterling gets it away to Muggleton. Now the pass, which was going to go out towards Ella, didn't eventuate, and Muggleton bumps off 3, bumps off 4. He's still going. Good, strong run from John Muggleton. Mosley a dummy half, and this... What's happened to the ball there? I think Mosley's must have almost juggled that ball on the deck. As Sterling's got a chance out wide, he can't get his pass away. It's been intercepted. Naden up over the quarter line. He hasn't got the speed. He's got Petherbridge on the inside. Petherbridge can't handle it. Stacks on the middle. Jackson dives on it for Parramatta. Now Leadbeater comes up with it. and it's going to be a scrum for a knock on both ways, but Naden just didn't have the speed to go on with that. And let's have a look at this again. If he'd been able to get his pass away initially, Sterling, it would have been a try to Parramatta. Now Naden's got it. Now Naden hasn't got the speed. Now he starts to slow down here, trying to set up Petherbridge, but the pass isn't a good one. What can West do now? They're only 25 metres away from the Parramatta line. These Parramatta forwards, some of them, especially Bugden and Leadbeater, big men must be starting to feel the heat, as too would be White, as they reverse the play. The blind side, and talking about big men. Look at big Les White charging down the centre. A good work move. Cogger's down in the back play after he sent that beautiful pass away to White. Probably a bit fortunate not to get a penalty that time, Western Suburbs. That goes out towards the second rower in Elias. Away it went out to Naden. Naden throws the ball to McCoy. McCoy back on the inside. He's evaded one, he's evaded two. Good little tiptoeing run. And he's got within 5 metres of the line as Schubert gets it from dummy half. Cogger! It didn't take him long to recover. And he's only 4 metres away from that Parramatta line. From dummy half goes the hooker in Alan Fowler, and he's almost there. Tackle number 5. He's got within a metre or so of the line. Last tackle. Cogger. He's juggled it. It's with Davis. Davis puts the ball onto his boot, and he can't get through to regather the ball, and Muggleton has it for Parramatta. Pressure time for Parramatta. Ian, though, I still can't see them getting back into this game the way this Magpie side's playing at the moment. What do you think?
Forwards win matches, David, and this Magpie six are really fired up. Big Les White having a whale of a game, the ex-Panther. Also Ian Schubert having a huge match.
So now we see Parramatta trying to run it out from their own quarter line, and that's Jackson. He's run straight into Elias after he got away from Naden, and then Bilbidger came in over the top. And the 5'8" has to get up and tackle it on tackle number 5, just outside the quarter line. It's with Sterling. Sterling kicking for the open spaces away from Petherbridge, down over the quarter line. McCoy racing back. Here comes Chalmers coming through quickly as the Parramatta winger. McCoy gets it, and Chalmers is up there quickly and swings him into the ground. Good football from Tony Chalmers. He really did chase hard. And now Schubert's long pass out wide finds Goulan. Goulan in a bit of open space. He's evaded one, he's evaded two. He's up to the halfway. Back it goes to Davis. Good ball to Les White. And White's tackled from behind in superb copybook defence by Jackson. Now keeping it going. Now it's Schubert. Schubert to the quarter line. Schubert pass. Finds Petherbridge. Petherbridge can't offload it. Yes, he can. It's with Schubert. Schubert pass over the top to McCoy. McCoy got his pass away. It's loose. It's picked up by Cogger. Cogger's pass to Schubert. And Schubert in. What a try! What a super try! A magnificent Western Suburbs try! Oh, give me this side any day of the week, their way they're playing today. We thought Canterbury and Balmain were impressive last week. If Penrith can beat this side, how good are they? What a super try this is! Look at this, Davis got the pass away. Now Schubert. Now look at Sterling, realising the gap was there, but there was nobody at home on the outside. Now it comes back towards Petherbridge. The movement looked like breaking down. It's gone loose this time, but now it's with Schubert again. Over the top, McCoy. Now he has to prop. He waits. He comes back on the inside. The ball may have come off Chalmers' hands there. It's been gathered up again by Cogger. The ball continuing on to Schubert, who's been in the movement 3 times. Oh, what a try. And there's Steve Goshen. He started to undo the tie a little bit. I don't think he's feeling the heat so much now because this has been a super performance from his players today. And now Parramatta, who really have to be forced into making errors at the moment because they're trying to play this catch-up style football. There's a beautiful take from Davis. He's got Cogger in support. Davis on his own. Go! Davis will go close. And the youngster's only a metre short. His first ever first-grade game, and he's been pulled up that sure of scoring a try. Cogger sends the pass out wide. McCoy must score. They're in again. Lordy, when are they going to declare? I think McCoy might have suffered a cramp in scoring that try. I really thought the youngster from Nambucca Hedge was about to go in and score his first ever try in first grade, Brett Davis. He's a man that they say could well finish up being anything. Look at this magnificent piece of juggling. He'll get a job in the Moscow Circus with a performance like that. Looked as if he was going to get there himself. the former Nambucca heads. Boy, look at that. He's only a metre or so short. I'm certain up there on the Nambucca they'll be pretty proud of his performance today. And then look at this good piece of football. Lovely pass from Cogger. He realised that McCoy was standing out there like a shag on a rock, and in he goes. Atkins. Now that's Muggleton. Good tackle. See, despite spending 10 minutes in the sin bin, he's had a huge game today, Ian Schubert. From dummy half comes Ella. And Ella's not going to find a passage down the centre there. We're only midway through the second half. Is going down the centre of the ruck as Glenn Mansfield. Back it goes to Ella, and Ella will score. Parramatta finally register a try. Steve Ella in next to the posts, and it's 26 points to 8. So here we are again. Mansfield makes the break. And Glenn Mansfield gets through the tackle of Bilbinger, probably the only time anyone's got through one of his tackles today. And the one-handed pass finds Steve Ella, forever backing up on the inside. And Steve Ella's in next to the goalposts. And look at this, straight down the centre. The youngster who has a lot of ability, Glenn Mansfield. He might be back in first grade the way some of these forwards have gone today. And Ella ever present. Still about 10 minutes left in the match as Cogger has it. And that kick coming down towards Atkins, back on his own quarter line. Running straight across field though. Gets away from Cogger. Now it's with Sterling. He's got Jackson in support. There's a bit of room out here for the Eels. The ball's gone out to Weller. He's up over the halfway. He's beautifully set up Chalmers. And Chalmers again is half stopped by Schubert. Good lock forward play again before he allowed the backs to come and finish the job off. But they're still going, the Eels. Schubert, I should say Sterling, got his pass away to Mansfield. He ran headlong into the defence of Freeman and he's held up on the west quarter line. Mosley now taking it up and down the centre of the ruck this time is Jeremy Lillis. But all the Western Suburbs players are offside, says the referee. And so the penalty, only about 18 metres out. The quick tap. Now it's Sterling. Sterling running back in amongst the forwards. The flick pass. It's gathered up by Wynn. Wynn out wide. He finds Laurie. And Laurie can't get through. He's only about 9 metres away from the west line. Going from dummy half. Lillis away to Wynn. Wynn almost gets the line. He's tackled there over the top by Elias and underneath by Cogger. Dummy half is Mosley. That's Muggleton. It's swung back. Now taking it ahead is Citry. And he's tackled, still a few metres away from that Western Suburbs line. Into dummy half again is Mosley. That's Sterling. Sterling on the run round. He managed to get the ball on the swivel to Atkins, and Atkins will score. Atkins has scored the try as Sterling did a complete pirouette and flying through on his outside in the end and gathering that ball and scoring the try with a neat step. Graham Atkins, and Wests had that lead reduced to just 12 points, and now it might be reduced to just 10. Now look at this, the pirouette, and a good little step here from Atkins. He didn't get it all his own way. He still had to obey two would-be defenders, and he scored next to the uprights. The Magpies have it at the moment. That's Schubert. Schubert's offloaded the pass again, and that's Davis with it, the little 5'8". Good tackle right round the bootlaces from Graham Atkins. Ball's gone from Gale on, it goes to Freeman. Freeman's got to the halfway line. And now taking it up is Craig Ellis. He's bundled into the ground. That's Doug Rawlings out there in number 21 for Western Suburbs as Les White takes it up. He's out of one. He's pushing through Jackson's tackle. He's got a pass away that looked forward. It's gone to Petherbridge. Petherbridge unloads to McCoy. McCoy's done well. McCoy's pass has been charged down. It's gathered up again by Chalmers, and the referee's going to pack a scrum down for the first, the first time that Chalmers was involved when he charged the pass down. He knocked that pass down. Look at Petherbridge. Good work here from McCoy. He got away from one. There's the knock pass as Chalmers did well. Otherwise, that could have been another Western Suburbs try. Elias coming off now. They've done a great job, the West Forwards. As Petherbridge puts the ball onto his boot, it's in the end goal. Petherbridge wins the race. That's another Magpie try. Now look at this, the fullback gets the the ball from Cogger. No one's at home for Parramatta in the fullback position. The ball into the end goal area, and he wins the race. He just beat Jackson. And Petherbridge, the top try scorer last year for Western Suburbs with 12 scores. His first try this season. Or is it? I can't remember how many he scored last week. I'm certain he did. And even when you have a look at that, there might have been some dispute whether he or Jackson got to the ball first. So there's Davis's kick, and the youngster's got 2 points, and that'll give him a great lift too, because it doesn't matter what you do in your first grade game, you always remember it fondly, and if you can get some points, it's even more easily remembered. And so Davis gets a conversion goal. It doesn't matter what you get. In years to come, it can be stretched to the try that went 100 metres and converted it himself, but good luck to him.
He's been replaced by number 23, Wayne.
So there's the restart. We're talking about Wayne Lampkin before. He's now on the field as Geelan split them up. Alan Geelan down towards the halfway. He's still going. He's up towards the quarter line. What a run from the winger. He's had a superb match. Cogger to dummy half. Keeps it going. Out wide, it's sent now towards Ellis. They've gone without it. And Parramatta have come up with it a few metres out from their own quarter line. Well, what a run from the winger. He's had a day to remember. Atkins with the ball. Lampkin and Freeman doing the defensive work, and Mosley's made a meal of it at dummy half, and the scrum will go down just outside the Parramatta quarter line. They've made almost as many errors, if not more errors, than North did last week, I think, Parramatta today. I don't know whether it's the heat or whether it's because Western Suburbs, just like Canterbury, just played too well, especially in the forwards. Now, West trying it again and knocking the ball on his Petherbridge. Davis towing it through, thinking, well, I might be lucky. He put the ball down just in case. Freeman dives on the ball, but the full-time siren is there. What a win. 32 points to 16. And it's just like being back at Lidcombe for some of these West supporters. The new home has done it again. Western Suburbs home ground has always been Parramatta's graveyard, and Arana Park has started with Magpie magic. 32-16. Look at those youngsters. They'll remember this game for many years to come. And what a performance. Rod Petherbridge and Brett Davis, the youngster, and also Ian Naden, Alan Fowler there. Look at Ian Freeman's smile. It's not hard to tell who the winners are. And what a tremendous performance from the Magpies today. 32 points to 16.